Good day, man of God. I trust you are keeping well during this lockdown period, and I pray that you and your family are safe. So, these past few days that I've been at home, I've realized that life can be so time consuming. You know, we go to work, we come home, we spend a little time with our families, we start our routine again. And I realized, do we always give our best at home? Sometimes it's not always possible. I mean, with mobile and technology the way it is now, we sometimes bring work home, or we come home and we're working. There's reports. I know some of you can identify with me. There's reports due. There's deadlines that we need to make. So our time is so limited. Having said that, I've learned this week to really appreciate my family. And I'll start with my wife. I really appreciate her running our household. Everything that's being done. I normally see the finished product when you ask, hey, what's for supper? But there's so much more that goes into it than just having supper. I appreciate my children, spending time with them, really reading the Word of God with them, discussing certain aspects of the Bible with them, hearing their opinions and their thoughts. It has really given me a new lease on life and shaped my role as a father and as a husband. I'd like to take you to 2 Kings verse 15. But before we go to verse 15, we start in verse 8 when King Aram declared war on the Israelites. And Elisha's servant arose early and went out, and he saw an army surrounding the city with horses and chariots. And he then said to Elisha, alas, my master, what shall we do? What shall we do is a profound question, because I'm sure we all are sitting in the same boat. What shall we do? Where should we go? Who do we go to? There's so many questions we need answered to. But if you look at what Elijah said in verse 16, he answered him and he said, do not fear, for those that are with us are more than those that are with them. I'll read it again. Those that are with us are more than those that are with them. And Elisha prayed for his servant that his eyes would be opened, that he would see what Elisha saw. Currently, we hear so much of negative communication around the state of the world, the state of the nation, the state of our country. There's also so much of fake news on social media. But I'm asking you today to remember that do not fear, for those that are with us are more than those that are with them. And when the Lord opened up the servant's eyes, the servant saw, he saw, behold, the mountain was filled with chariots and horses of fire all around him. And I pray today that God will open up our eyes, that we will see His presence. We will see that He is all around us, that in the midst of this storm, in the midst of this turmoil, He is there with us. He's never left us. And we will overcome. We will come through this. We will get through this. And I pray that when we get through this, we will be stronger, we will be more resilient, and we will be restored. I thank you, men of God, and I pray that this has been a blessing to you. And I thank you for sowing. The next slide that will come up will show you ways of continuing to sow. Thank you, and keep well till next time.